Hello and welcome to another Wednesday on the Den. My name is Aaron and this is
Chris.
And we are coming to you from Manchester in England. So this week on the Den is Craft Week, so we decided that we were going to make Viking costumes, but we didn't have enough time to go and get the material for that because, you know, Bear Bash is coming up and it's Viking themed, so instead we go for the easy
Zoodles!
No.
So with these you can get your enemies and you can be like...
No, Chris, we decided not to make Zoodoo dolls, as you just said, but puppets!
Yeah! Because everybody
loves puppets! This is Crazy Eyes. Hello! And this is Jasmine Masters.
What the fuck?
To be fair, because the amount of googly eyes that are on her, I think she might be a fusion sock pocket. But yes.
Yeah, you just take my fist in your mouth. Ah, it's all gooey.
So yes, if you want to learn how to make...
Sorry.
So if you want to learn how to make sock puppets, then stay with this video. If you don't, then thanks for watching. Bye! But hopefully you're staying. Maybe. Because everybody loves puppets. Especially when their eyes fall off because the stickiness hasn't worked properly yet. As you can see, there's a lot to do for making these sock puppets.
It took like 4 minutes.
Yeah, we made these really, really quickly. So, things that you're going to need for this make. You will need socks. We went for stripy, colourful socks because, you know, makes them more interesting. You need some PVA glue, or if you want it to be more permanent, needle and thread.
Or a hot glue gun.
We have a hot glue gun, I just don't trust him with it. So you'll need some various arts and crafty supplies, things like stick-on jewels,
Googly eyes! Look how crazy they are!
pipe cleaners, fuzzy balls, beads, and various other things. But yes, the most important thing probably is googly eyes to give your character life and emotion.
Or big buttons. I always think ones with big buttons are quite cool as well.
The only problem I've noticed with buttons is that they do look a little like they're soulless, lifeless, and a little bit like Coraline.
I like Coraline.
I like Coraline, however, if you want a more professional, real looking monster, I would go for googly eyes.
Look at this. Oh no, his eye fell off. No!
So there's a couple of things that you need to consider when you're making your sock puppets. What, do you want to go for a theme and try and get them the same kind of colours? So do you want all your accessories to match your general underbody colour?
No.
So like Crazy Eyes here from Orange is the New Black is mainly pink and purple.
Or you just go crazy and have just different colours that you like.
Or Jasmine Masters, who's very orange. So step number one is that you need to decide how your sock puppet is going to be constructed. Now I am a fan of using the black heel of the sock to attach the hair there. Chris uses it to attach the eyes. The only problem with that is where the bend in the sock is naturally fits better on your knuckles.
It does. The mouth ends up all combobulated if you do this.
So I'd recommend putting the heel onto your knuckles. Now to form the mouth, with whatever excess you have, unless you want to make it look like those things from the raccoons, just open your fingers and push it inside.
What are the things?
The things with the pink noses, all like the Great Gonzo. You don't know who Gonzo is. And yet you know who the two old men are from...
We're Marley, woo!
So yes, get rid of your Gonzo nose and push him inside. This now creates your mouth.
Wait, is Gonzo the one that, narrates the...
Yes.
Yeah, I know who Gonzo is.
So you'd have the black heel on your knuckles and the rest of the sock pushed into your mouth so you can have this lovely action. Yes, like this. Now the next part, to do the hair, you're actually wanting to take the sock off. And what I'd do is I'd pull by your heel so that you know where the middle of the heel is and where you want to attach your hair. Easiest way to do the hair is with pipe cleaners. Now with the pipe cleaners you can thread on beads, you can even put on string and then cut the string so it makes it all have a fuzzy hair, like this one. But pipe cleaners are the easiest way to attach to your sock without sewing. To get various colours of pipe cleaners, if you are sticking with your theme, obviously this is a blue sock, so go mostly blue. And then you want to just give them a twist in the middle to kind of secure them all.
Beads. He's like Thorgy.
Yes, but with Drinks' eyebrows. So you've now kind of got a start of pipe cleaners. You then want to take your bunched up part of your heel, and this is where you want to attach your hair. So you need to make sure that the main pattern of the hair is at the front of the sock, and then you tie behind. Otherwise, it's not going to sit right when you are puppeting. Now you need to make this as tight as possible, otherwise it will fall off.
Like mine did. Oh no. I lost my feathers and an eye. Oh, Mr. Squiggles, you're not lasting very long.
So now you have basically what looks like a top knot with all of your hair around it. Now the easiest way to make a crazy hairstyle for your sock puppet is just to wrap your pipe cleaner around your finger and pull it off. Once again, and just do it on every single one. Now don't worry about the placement just too much yet, because you can adjust that really easily when it's actually on your hand, and you can get an idea of what your puppet is looking like. So once you've curled all of your puppet's hair, you now want to put it on to your hand. Obviously at this point you don't really know if it's a boy or a girl, because he hasn't got it hasn't got its full personality yet. So you need to position that hairdo on your knuckles, push your mouth back in, and then just adjust the hair so it looks right for you and your tastes. Hello! Now I need eyes so I can see. There's lots of things that you need to consider with eyes. With Crazy Eyes, I've put pom-poms on first, and then I have added the googly eyes on top. With Jasmine Masters, I've just glued them directly onto the sock, several of them, so that she looks like a fusion. If you want to do this one-handed, you can do, or you can potentially take the sock off at this point. The problem with taking the sock off is that when you put the PVA on, it'll then glue the bottom to the top. This way it means that the glue's only going on your hands. So do two kind of generous globs of glue. You are attaching material to material, so they will soak up a lot of glue, so you need to make sure that it actually stays. So,
oh no.
Now we have the bubbles to really make those eyes pop out. As you can see, it's already getting a bit of character.
It looks a little bit soulless at the moment.
It does look a little bit soulless, but that's why we're going to give it eyes. Also, PVA's goes clear, so you don't need to overly worry about getting it everywhere. So you just want to then add some more glue onto the top of the eyes. And then find your appropriate eyeballs that you want to attach. Now on Crazy Eyes, I put the eyes directly on top of the balls. This one I've decided to go for a more frontward looking eye. So.
He looks like Cookie Monster.
I
like that one, he's cute. He can stay with me forever.
Next we're going to give our little creature some eyebrows. Now the best thing for eyebrows are feathers. So to make the eyes pop, we are going to do the eyebrows in a slightly different colour.
Ba 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 ran. Ba 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 ran. To do this.
Okay, so to give your puppet a really good face, you want to actually angle your feathers this way, unless you're going for the flat face, as we've done on this one. So, Chris, let me in as well. So you can see the difference that these eyes are looking fairly up. These ones, you actually need to point your hand down so that you can see the face. Okay, so we've decided that this is as far as this one is going. But really, you can just do whatever the fuck you want to these things. So the beauty of this make is that you can make it as simple or as complicated as you like. And you can keep adding more and more stuff if you want to, or you can just make it really, really simple. So everyone out there in the Denland who watch these videos, what do you think we should name this sock puppet? What should we name this sock puppet? And show us your sock puppets as well. You know, just ready to draw and your shit areas of your house and find things to stick on there. I'm sure you can create something amazing. I want to see your sock puppets as a comment on this video or post or wherever you see it. Ta-da! And give us a name for this one-eyed sock puppet that keeps losing a fucking eye. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your week, guys. Enjoy making your sock puppets and all of the rest of your craft. We will see you next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.